Hi, this is Rich McNutt, the author of Hunter's Choices. I have had hunters feel guilty about leaving meat in the freezer. Personally, I do not understand the hows involved in a printed recipe. I needed to be shown how to cook. So this cooking series really is for me. I have discovered that after I try a recipe several times, it turned out much better. Hunt smart by choice and good cooking. If you are like me and only have a few good wild game recipes, this show is for you. You won't believe how great you can cook wild game. Hi, I'm Rich with the Wild Things Show, Cooking Wild Game. And I'm with Starla Basco in her wonderful kitchen and her beautiful mother, Kay.
Thank you.
So what are we making today?
Today we're making Grandma's mashed potato casserole.
A mashed potato casserole.
It's quick and easy.
Well, it looks technical. We get to use a tool.
Yeah, we get to use a mixer today, but you could blend it by hand if you want. I think you get a smoother result though when you use a mixer.
So this is going to be a flavored potato. I can see some items down there that already makes me it's already making my mouth water because I like the garlic potatoes that we get at the garlic mash when I go to a restaurant for.
Yeah, this is a little bit better than those because we're adding some other ingredients to it. So you'll have to tune in and watch as we add all this together and make this fantastic mashed potato casserole.
All right, well, I'm going to get out of the way and let you guys make this.
Oh, thanks, Rich.
And then I get to come back and taste it, right?
Oh yeah, and this potato casserole is an excellent side to a lot of the other dishes that you and I make. So
good.
Hello, I'm Starla Basco with the Wild Things Show, Cooking Wild Game with Rich McNutt. I'm from Starla Seasonings, Dips, and Mixes at ilovedip.com. And today I have my mother, Kay, here, helping me make the Grandma's mashed potato casserole.
Let's get started. We grease the pan. This is
It's like probably a 9 by 11.
I think about 9 by 11 pan.
Yep.
Okay.
And we have about 8 cups of mashed potatoes. Now what's nice about this recipe is when you have leftover mashed potatoes, this is a great way to upcycle them a bit. So, you can start with fresh ones or use the ones that are left over.
Should we start with the butter?
Sure. Now this is 3 tablespoons of butter softened.
Okay.
And then we have about 3 tablespoons of diced onion. And you're going to want to make this real fine so that people don't find big chunks of onions in their potatoes. And then you have 1 cup of sour cream. And then 1 brick of cream cheese.
Which has been room temperature softened.
Yep, so that's softened. And then today we're going to use about a half a packet of my Glorious garlic seasoning. This is going to add a nice garlic flavor to it. You could also use the peppercorn ranch. This one also has a garlic flavor, but then it has a hint of pepper to it also. Or the citrus dill is nice.
Oh, I love dill.
So this one has kind of an orange and lemon flavor and then a hint of dill. So if you're making a fish dish, you can use the citrus dill and then it kind of complements your whole meal. And then the Grandma's Garden is also outstanding with this one. This one has celery and onions and peppers and carrots, and then it has a little hint of cumin. So this is a nice if you're making like a roast or chicken breast. Kind of keep the flavor profile for your meal consistent. So if you made pheasant with the glorious garlic, or a roast with the glorious garlic, or grandma's garden, then, add a hint to your potatoes too, and then your flavors kind of continue through your whole meal.
Say it, we ready?
We're ready. And then we're going to add 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, but we're going to add about half of it because we're going to save some to put on top.
Okay, we're ready.
And we're ready to mix. So lock it down and then just start it on low. Now another way to do this casserole is if you have leftover mashed potatoes from an event, make this up, put it in your pan, and then cover it with tin foil and freeze it till you're ready. Because my mother-in-law actually makes this one too, and she makes them way ahead of time and then freezes them, and then when she's ready for the holidays, she pulls it out and she puts it in the microwave, or she does it in the oven too. So it's a really flexible casserole to do and a good way to have one less thing to worry about on your table. So now we're going to add it right into the casserole.
There you go.
And it's not going to rise or anything, so you don't have to worry about if your dish is a little full. It's a lot of potatoes. So we're going to be inviting the whole camp, the whole neighborhood over for mashed potatoes.
We're going to be putting in a preheated oven at 350, and we're going to be doing for probably 20 minutes. Right,
About 20 minutes will do it, just so you're reheating everything. And I'll sprinkle it with a little more cheese.
Can't have enough cheese.
Oh yeah, everything's better with cheese. So now Rich has made me this cool tenting mechanism so my cheese doesn't stick. So just put it over the top, and we'll put it in the oven for 20 minutes or until it's all bubbly. So we'll be back shortly so you can see how fantastic these potatoes are. I always like the end one. There's one for you. One
Now we
for
get
Mom.
to, when you serve this,
you.
you serve it with these potatoes, or you just,
Yeah,
what
these.
else do you serve it with?
I like it with spatzel. I like it with noodles. You want to try the mashed potatoes?
Yes.
These are Grandma's mashed potatoes.
Thank you.
So look for this recipe too. Shortage of knives.
Thank you.
Thank you. Isn't it
It's
fantastic?
a perfect roast.
Oh my goodness.
The flavor is through the entire piece of meat. You can taste the garlic, and then it has that sweetness from the soda. A little hint of onion to it.
That is delicious. It's so tender.
Guess I gotta get out hunting again. Need more roasts.
Now that's really the best benefit for this cook show is that your family's going to be after you to go hunting once you learn how to cook the meat.
Yeah, that sounds really rough.
So let's try the potatoes here. Just wonderful.
Yep, it has that hint of garlic,
It's got
and then
the
they're
hint of
cheesy and creamy.
Love it.
Well, I'm Rich from the Wild Things Show, Cooking Wild Game. I'm going to go find a chair and let these two guys finish. So,
And I'm Starla Batsko from Starla Seasonings, Dips, and Mixes at ilovedip.com. And this is my mother, Kay. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Enjoy.
This is really good.
Isn't it fantastic?
Oh my.
how great you can cook wild game by watching our professional chefs. Now with 100 plus episodes. For $6, get the best online wild game cooking show you will ever find. Visit www.vimeo.com/on-demand/cooking-wild-game. Enjoy!